It's 12:07 and I've had just enough to think that calling you is a good idea. My thumb is hovering above your name. Been here before, I know how this goes. The rational part is somewhere gone to sleep. The lonely part is taking full control. It says you never know, she might pick up. It says what's the worst that could happen now. 정해 전화, I almost called you. Finger on the screen at 12:30. 정해 전화, I almost asked you if you ever miss me like I miss myself. I put the phone down, I pick it up again. 정해 전화 that I never sent, because the version of you in my head is better than the truth, and I can't face the truth tonight. You probably moved on and moved apartments. Probably got someone whose name I don't know. And here I am rehearsing a conversation that's never gonna happen, but I can't let go. I type it out, hey, are you still awake? Delete it, type it again with different words. Then put the phone face down against the table and stare up at the ceiling like a fool. What would I even say if by some miracle you picked up? 정해 전화해서 hey, I'm drunk and lonely. Yeah, that's not a call, that's just a confession. So I keep the call inside my chest tonight. Let it ring there, quietly unanswered. 정해 전화 that you'll never hear. 정해 전화, I almost called you. 정해 전화 3 nights in a row. 정해 전화, I never called you, but I needed you to know. I still reach for the phone some nights, still hover over your name. 정해 전화, someday I won't, but not today, not tonight. 정해 전화, I put the phone down, 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 down,
Still wake up on the right side every morning. Force of habit, I guess, or maybe hope. I made 2 cups of coffee without thinking. Stood there laughing at myself alone. The blanket on your side is always cold now. I still don't move it to my side. Some part of me is keeping space for you here, even though when you're not coming back. 빈자리가 너무 커. close to the first one that I think of. The show we never finished still sits paused. Episode 7, your favorite scene. I can't press play, I can't delete it either. Just sitting there like we are stuck in between. People say that time heals everything, and maybe they're right, maybe someday. But right now time just makes the quiet louder and louder and louder and louder. I'm not trying to stop missing you, I'm just trying to get through the night. One morning at a time, that's all. Like coffee that's gone cold, like a show left on pause, like a pillow that still smells like someone who isn't here anymore. I still make 2 cups because old habits are the last to leave. 빈자리가 너무 커, the empty side of the bed, the silence where you used to breathe, breathe. I'm learning how to sleep again, learning how to fill the quiet on the empty side. Still 2 cups, 아직도 네 자리야.
We sit across the table, same as always. The food gets cold, we're looking at our phones. I say your name, you glance up for a second, then back to whatever's on the screen. We used to talk until the restaurant closed. Now we run out of things to say by 8. I reach across and touch your hand and you smile, but something's not there anymore. We're in the same room, we're breathing the same air, but I feel so far from you, further than ever been. 유리벽이 우리 사이 are changing on the street we used to walk. The maple by the coffee shop has turned. I almost sent a photo, stopped myself. You don't need pictures from a life you've led. October came without permission, like it always does, like it doesn't know that autumn used to be our season. 너 없는 가을이야, and now I'm here alone. Autumn without you is just autumn.
not the way you used to. Tell me, where did all our colors go? How do we just, we're fading blue. 사라지는 바람처럼, like the sky before the stars come out. Beautiful and cold and almost gone, we're fading blue. 말하지 못한 채로, nothing dramatic, nothing loud, just two people slowly coming undone. Fading. I packed my things before the sun went down. Left the key beside your favorite mug. I wrote a note then tore it into pieces. Some things are better left without a word.
I wanted to say stay, please don't let me go. I wanted to ask why we stopped trying, but
But the words got stuck somewhere behind my pride. And by the time I found them, you were gone. Maybe if I said it differently, maybe if we tried one more time. But we both let the silence fill the room and watched us slowly fade. Fading blue. 사라지는 바람처럼, like the sky before the stars come out. Beautiful and cold and almost gone, we're fading blue. 말하지 못한 채로, nothing dramatic, nothing loud, just two people slowly coming undone. I don't regret the way I loved you. I just wish the ending wasn't this quiet. No dramatic scene, no final kiss, just two people slowly letting go. 그게 제일 아팠어. That was the hardest part of all. Every shade of blue reminds me of your name.
the morning sky, the ocean, your old jacket. I'm learning how to breathe without you here.
But every breath still carries something of you. 아직도 네 생각에 We're fading blue. 사라지는 바람처럼, like the sky before the stars come out. Beautiful and almost gone, we're fading blue. 말하지 못한 채로, we were fading blue. And I still love the color, because it was the color of 하나만 더.
The clock says 4 a.m. but neither of us sleep. We both know what happens when the sun comes up.
You trace the lines across my head, like you're trying to memorize the map of me.
I count your breaths, you watch the window lighten, as if we count enough to keep the dark. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we're slow enough, the morning won't arrive.
하나만 더, just one more sunrise. Let the morning wait a little longer. Stay with me. 남은 도 I saw the warning signs a year before the ending. I read them all, I knew what they all meant. But I rewrote each one into a reason to stay a little longer, just one more attempt. I told myself that love was about fighting, that giving up was not something I'd do. But fighting for a love that wasn't fighting back was only ever hurting me and you. I'm sorry that I stayed too long. 너무 오래 있었어. I held on when I should have let you go. I mistook the clinging for devotion when really I was scared of being alone. I'm sorry that I stayed too long. 너무 오래 있었어. The ending would have hurt us both much less if I had had the courage to release us before I loved you past the point of rest. You started pulling back and I held tighter. You grew quieter and I talked more. Two people in completely different places, one trying to shut, one open door. I told myself one more conversation, one more honest night of laying it all out. But we'd had 1,000 honest conversations, and somewhere down the line we ran them out. It isn't blame, I don't blame either of us. We both just held on longer than was kind. You out of guilt and me out of pure longing, and neither of us had the heart to find. 너무 오래 있었어. I know that now the bravest thing I did was finally let go. I'm sorry that I stayed too long. 너무 오래 있었어. I loved you past the point where love made sense. I hope that you can find it in your heart somewhere to know I meant it. Every single tense, I'm sorry and I'm grateful for every moment, even all the pain. 너무 오래 있었어. But if I had to do it all again, I think I'd still have stayed. 너무 오래 있었어. But I don't regret a day.
You left in April, took most things along, but somehow left your playlist on my phone. 47 songs in no particular order, just a soundtrack to the life you used to own.
I kept it there, I told myself for closure. Just one more listen, then I let it go. That was 8 months ago. I'm still here listening to every song you love from start to slow.
아직도 내 playlist still playing in the dark. December windows fog, we're singing loud. We didn't know that that would be the last time that song will mean exactly what it should. Now track 9 comes on and I turn it down, then turn it up again because I need it.
Hurting through a speaker at full volume. It's better than the silence you will leave me. They say music is a time machine and I believe it, gotta believe it. 네가 만들어준 노래들이 still take me back to you every time.
I should delete it, every therapist would say so. Delete the playlist, block the number, move along.
But I'm not ready for a world where your music is just music and not ours anymore.
아직도 내 playlist still playing in the dark. Song 3 is where we kissed the first time.
Song 12 is when you broke my heart.
But every song is you, every beat is you. Playlist, and maybe that's the closest I can get to having you. On Sunday morning now. We used to get there early, beat the crowd. I tried it once in February, made it halfway. Turn around before I hit the bench, reclaim. Even songs on random shuffle, know too much. The algorithm learned us, kept the memory. I put it on shuffle and it pulls out all your favorites, like it's looking for you somewhere in the queue. Maybe lonely people go to new cities. Maybe lonely people just go through it.
Maybe there's a place past all this aching, where your name stops sounding like a wound.
외로운 사람들은 어디로 가나? I keep asking but I'm moving anyway. I don't have the answer but I'm walking toward it day by day. the playlist through the city of a love that's come and gone.
외로운 사람들은 어디로 가나? I think they go exactly where I'm going. Slowly with the weight of everything.
But going nonetheless. Been to every city that we talked about. Walked every street you said you loved someday. And every single place feels like a waiting room, somewhere to sit until I find my way. I thought that moving on meant moving somewhere. I thought that distance was the cure for you. But I've been halfway around the world and back now, and nowhere feels like anywhere I knew. You were my home, not four walls, not an address. You were the place I came back to after everything went wrong. 너라는 집이 있었어, and now I'm everywhere and nowhere. Every city feels like passing through, because you were my home, and I don't know where home is anymore. I still sleep on the right side of the mattress. I still live one light on by the door. Habit, maybe, or maybe some small part of me still thinks you might come walking through once more. The city's loud, the people keep on moving, and I keep moving with them, looking fine. But every quiet moment asks me gently, where exactly do I go at end of night? 집은 장소가 아니었어, that's what I know now. Home was never a city or a building. Home was the sound of your voice at midnight. Home was the warmth of you beside me. 그래서 지금 갈 곳이 없어, that's why I can't find my way. You were my home, and every road leads back to you. No matter how far out I wander, you're the place I always knew. 너라는 집이 있었어, and I was so at home inside your world. Now the whole world's just a map of all the places you're not in. You were my home. You were my home. 너라는 집, I keep looking for you everywhere I